The title of the poem is Book of Life. Silence of the heaping snow, absence of warmth in the air, brought eyes that glisten in the night. Hello, friend. Attentive ears never declined, indulgent with supportive speech, a humorous heart creating laughable moments. Thank you, friend. Fountain of tears, for the battle concludes as breath departs, a new journey begins. Released to rejoice for eternity. Farewell, friend. Again, we shall meet. And now we'd like to open it up for friends and family to share any thoughts, special moments that you encountered with Dan. Thank you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
To the family, my name is David. I worked with Dan. I lost my wife in August of last year. There are healthier and less healthier ways of dealing with what you are going through right now. And while I've done this through various of our employees who are directly connected to you, I want to directly say to you, if you ever want to talk with someone who lost a best friend, I extend that offer to you. To the family, I just want to say to the children, to you, Tanisha, to the parents, to the siblings, your father, husband and son and brother really represented your family so very well in life. The statement that he was loved may have been a defense mechanism within a marriage, but just to make sure you know. No truer words have been spoken. Dan was and is genuinely beloved by the people who knew him, and I want to. We shared many connections. My family, father's family's from Detroit. I have two siblings that went to Clark. My wife is from Chicago. I just want to say, in particular, to the generation who will come up hearing about the great Dan. He really, in a very powerful way, had goodness shining out of him. He really understood how to live as a good human being. And I think that is, in addition to all of our personal experiences, so much of what we appreciated and will miss about him. And I hope the family understands that that's how Dan is remembered by people around the world. So this is such a beautiful ceremony. Thank you for having us here.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'm Dan father-in-law. And Dan, to me, he's just like a son. I got a son-in-law, but just like a son to me. I love him. He's a very funny person. He loved watch TV when he come to Detroit. Night when he watch sport all night. I be want to watch the other thing. He watches sport. He stay on sport, so he don't have to worry about when he come back. He know it's on sport. Another thing about Dan, he loved to go out. He loved bowling. What he always did, like to beat me. I got a 300 ring. I got 2 of them. He don't have none, but he always feel that he can beat me. So the last time, he said, I'm going to beat you in time. So the last time we went bowling, he did beat him. He beat all. He said, hey, I'm the champ. I beat all y'all. I'm the greatest. I said, okay, man. So he was just so happy that he got a chance to beat me in time. His wife, you know, always sisters, we all went bowling. We had a great time. So Dan, he is a good person. He a funny person, and I love him. And I'm going to miss him, and I can say to his family and everything, just be encouraged, and just know that God will lift you up. You know, we have to keep God first in our life. You know, just give your life to God. If you're not serving God, give your life to God. And everything, God going to make everything. He going to look down on you. He going to wipe all the tears from your eyes. So just be faithful and just trust in the Lord. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Tawanda. Dan loved to play cards. And we had a mutual friend who would give a card party once a year. And we all played spades. I always said I was going to win. Dan assured me he was going to win. A few times I won, a few times he won, a few times neither of us won. At the last spades party in December, our mutual friend changed the rules. So now you could not choose your partner. Your partner was chosen by picking a name out of the bag. Much to my detriment, I got someone who did not know the rules of spades. Now, to someone growing up playing spades, that was like the worst thing that could happen.
Right.
I kept my composure. I never made her feel bad about her not knowing the rules, even after we lost. I waited until she left before I showed my frustration. That Monday, I went into Dan's office and I said, "You will not believe what happened." And he said, "You lost." And I go, "But no. I didn't lose. My partner lost." And I told him what happened. And as I got ready to walk out of the office, he said, "Hey, T." He called me T. He said, "Ooh, that had to be rough." And I turned around and I sat down in his chair and I said, "I'm gonna tell you the real story now." And we talked, but what I loved about that conversation was he recognized that I was frustrated by losing, and he acknowledged it. And he did that for me in a lot of ways on different days. He was always very kind, very generous, and very even keeled. And he was a great person to work with. So, thanks.
Hi, my name is Stacy Grunlow, and I am one of the Edison moms. We know Ty and Dan and Zaria, and I end day through Edison, the primary school that the girls attend. And I have a daughter, Hazel, who is in class with Zaria. and Hazel wanted Ty and Zaria to have this letter. So I'm going to read it. It's misspelled. I think every word. So I will do my best. From Hazel to Ty, T-I-E. I miss Dan, too, T-O. Whenever I saw him, he made a joke, M-A-I-D. So the next generation also will remember Dan.
Awesome.
I'm Greg, and Ty, Zaria, Allende. Our paths crossed on the football field. Zaria was in Ty's belly. And I'm up here because football was a big part of Allende's youth. And Dan and Allende bonded. There was a relationship. Dan helped out on the football field, but I used to watch the two of them. And Allende wasn't always a willing. And Dan had a way with Allende. I have to let you know, I mean, he wanted to push, but he wanted to pull. And Coach Parks, who couldn't be with us today, he's traveling, had a love for Dan, and I had a love for Dan. Because Dan, as was said earlier, it was all about goodness. It was all about light. It was all about bringing out the best in all our boys. And I am so grateful that our paths crossed. And I know that he's in your hearts, and I am so just taken by his legacy and all the people. Thank you all for coming out and supporting a great family that will go